Hello there. I am Professor Nash and welcome to my class. I know you may be thinking, what is behaviorism? Let me make it more simple. Behaviorism is a type of psychology and a theory of learning. Everything we know about behaviorism is through observation and experimentation. It is not concerned with internal thoughts like thinking or emotions. What behaviorists believe is that people have no free will. Our surroundings and environment determine our behavior. When we are born, our mind is a tabula rasa. In other words, our mind is a blank slate ready to learn from what surrounds us in our environment. Let me explain. When a student does good in school and a teacher praises them, well done, good job, you are doing really well. This is called positive reinforcement. However, if a student is disruptive and the teacher says, if you do not stop talking during class, I will give you extra homework. You see, this is not good for the student. They know that if they are not good, they will get punished. So it is easy to see this is why this is called positive punishment. Behaviorism is based on the idea that all our behaviors develop through conditioning. We all act a certain way because of our environment, and this can occur in two ways: classical conditioning and operant conditioning.
I've got this bit, Professor. See, there was this theorist called Pavlov. My great-great-great-grandpappy was his dog. You may have heard of him, Pavlov's dog. Every time Dr. Pavlov would ring a bell, Grandpappy would know it was time for dinner. His mouth would water just thinking of those tasty morsels he was about to eat. Dr. Pavlov was crafty, though. After a while, when he rang the bell, there was no food, but Grandpappy now associated the bell with the food, causing him to salivate anyway.
Yes, this is a good example of classical conditioning. But you must remember that there are two types of conditioning, classical and operant. B.F. Skinner is another theorist. He put a rat in a box.
What did he do that for?
Well, the rat eventually learned that every time he knocked against a lever, he would get food. This is operant conditioning, dog. It certainly shows how easy it is to train animals like you.
But Professor, what about what John Watson said? That Pavlov's theories count for humans, too. Watson and his friend Rayner scared a baby by hitting a piece of metal over his head with a hammer. Every time they did this, they showed that baby a white rash. Why is it always rats? Anyway, eventually all they had to do was show the baby the rat, and he started crying. They conditioned him to fear the rat.
That was a baby though, dog. It would be much harder to do that with a grown adult.
Professor, are there any examples of classical and operant conditioning for grown humans?
Let me think. Can you think of any?
Oh, I know.
Go on, dog.
Say, when you go to the nurse and they say, this won't hurt a bit, but then it does. So the next time you hear someone say that, you instinctively flinch.
Ah, that's classical conditioning. Any others?
Well, when a food makes you sick, the next time you see or smell it, you can't help but feel a little nauseous.
Well done, dog. What about operant conditioning?
Well, how about when you do well in school and your parents give you extra allowance? Then you continue to do well in school, so you keep getting the extra allowance.
That's positive reinforcement. You're good at this, dog.
Oh, and if you use bad language at the dinner table and you don't get any dessert?
That would be positive punishment. Good work, dog. Though I have to say, I'm still not certain it's as easy to change a human's behavior as it is a dog's.
Are you sure, Professor?
Ah, lunchtime. Yes, I'm starving. Yes, lunchtime. Yeah.